stacking photos is something that is really cool because, you know, sometimes you've got too much photo of one subject. Like for example, you know, I've got like lots of HDR in this photo shoot. I did, you know, lots and lots of HDR because it was such a high dynamic range. And so for example, let's say I wanted to take this normal photo, this underexposed photo, this overexposed photo, and I wanted to stack them together instead of having all three. Where I can do that, I can right click and I can go to stacking, group into stack. And now you can see there's a little 3 here. I can click on the plus and now it's gonna unstack. I can go here and I can stack it, and it's kind of like a little more neat, you know. Now, the thing is, it takes a lot of time to create all these stacks. And is there a way to do it automatically? Yes, there is. But before I show you that, I want to show you that you can also unstack, you can remove from stack, you can split the text, you can collapse the text, which is making it smaller, making it collapsing. You can right click and you can expand the stack, but basically clicking on this does the exact same effect, so you don't have to right click. And you have, check this out, you have the auto stack by capture time. That's the main thing I want to show you. So I'm going to select all the photos, Command A, right click, and I'm going to go to stacking, auto stack by capture time. Now, when I do an HDR, basically, you know, the time between the normal exposure, the underexposed, and the overexposed is very short. And you can see here, time between stacks, okay? By default, it's 1 second. So 1 second is going to give you 22 stack, and one which is not on stack. It's kind of a lot of stacks for me. Because sometimes, you know, I take one photo here and one photo there and they shouldn't belong to the same stack. So let's go to maybe 34 stack, 3 on stack. Let's see here, 4 stacks. Yeah, sorry, the other way, because if you go small, time between stack is smaller, then I get a lot of stacks. And if it's larger, so if there is more time that happened, like 25 seconds is a lot. Okay, 25 seconds, I know for a fact. So maybe not like, but like 10 seconds is a good value for me. Like 10 seconds, you know, if I do like an HDR and then I do another HDR, 10 seconds is kind of cool. And you see it's going to create only 4 stacks, which is probably just going to be HDRs. Let's check it out. So this one, oh, not necessarily. Oh, I'm actually made a complete mistake. You see, what I did is I went the wrong way. It created 4, it created a lot of stacks. So that's a mistake you probably will do. You see, every photo that was within 10 seconds, it stacked it into one stack, which is not what I want. So let's do it again. Auto stack by capture time. I'm going to go the other way. I want the time to be between every photo, like, 45 stack. That's pretty good. 45 stack. Let's see here. If I go all the way to the smallest setting is like tenths of a second. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. 43 stacks. Okay, let's see here what that's going to give me. 43 stacks. That should be pretty accurate. Check this out. So now I only have 3 photos, which is my HDR. 6 photos. Okay, that's kind of a mistake because it's because I did like one HDR like this, and then I immediately, you know, within a tenth of a second, I turn into portrait mode and I took another HDR. But look at this. It's so cool now. Every HDR is collapsed. You know, it got most of it right. You know, sometimes when I do 2 HDR next to each other, it does 6. But it really helps me isolate my HDR really fast because they have this 3 number. That's something when I do, like, especially on a day like this where I did lots of HDR, that is really something that I go for and that I use all the time. So use the stacking option, especially the auto stack. And I advise you to go tenths of a second is a good value. It's going to put all your HDR and all your panoramas together. Like, let's see this one. Like, look, this one, 9. That's probably, let's see here. 9, what do we have? Oh, no, because I was shooting HDR. So 1, 2, 3, and then, oh, the guy came with the bike, so I waited. 1, 2, 3, another one, you know, and then 1, you know, and then again, 1, 2, 3. Anyways, and you can see here, it says like 9 out of 9, 8 out of 9, and you can click on the number, it's going to collapse the whole thing. So it's pretty cool. It's just a really fast way to organize your HDR and your panoramas really fast.